Today we're talking illusion dressing and in particular styling tips that will help you disguise your tummy. Because I believe we need a holistic approach to this, I'm also talking about food and fitness. So there's a lot in today's episode, so keep watching. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Now, I have created similar videos in the past which have been super popular. So today I wanted to share some new styling tips that I truly believe make a difference if you are looking to flatter your figure. Now, this is all about illusion dressing, and I know that these videos can sometimes be a little contentious. So please just bear with me. And obviously, if you're not wanting to flatter your figure, then this video isn't for you. But certainly if you carry more of your weight around your middle, your tummy area, then I'm sure you're going to find some real gems in today's episode. As I said, I'm also touching on food and fitness. Now, I get asked a lot here on my channel about what I eat in a day and how I stay fit. And certainly for me at 57, these are key things in not only making me look good, but possibly more importantly, making me feel good. So today's the day that I wanted to delve into a couple of these other things. I'm sharing some of my favorite foods today and also sharing the most amazing fitness revelation I have had in my life. I know that's a big statement, but it is absolutely true. I'm also delighted to be giving away 14 days of free personalized fitness to you guys as well. So definitely stay tuned. I'll share some more information on that real soon. But this particular fitness regime has been an absolute game changer for me, and it is something that I will hand on heart be sticking with for the rest of my days. But anyway, if you would like to find out some of these simple styling tips that will really change the way you look and feel in your clothes, as well as finding out what I like to eat at my age to stay as kind of fit and healthy as I possibly can, and also to take advantage of this personalized fitness. I don't know whether I should call it a plan or a regime, or basically it's a personalized personal trainer, which you can take advantage of for 14 days. So anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on because I want to start sharing some of this advice. Now, first up, and this tip doesn't really have much at all to do with fashion, food, or fitness, but it is to simply own your curves. And there's a lot to be said for that. I certainly have had an interesting relationship with my body over the years, and I honestly believe the older I get, the better I feel about my body. And I know that in part this has been due to a lot of positive role models that I've seen online. So women that are loud and proud about taking up space, owning their bodies, owning their curves. I think a lot of it has to do in shifting your mindset and just changing the way you think, and also changing the way that you judge your body. One of the ways that I've done this is found some great women online that I find really inspiring, and they definitely have, or their attitude to their bodies have definitely made me feel better about mine. And I think for me too, it's an aging body. So I needed to change my mindset. And so I truly believe that owning your curves does come down to finding other similar people that you admire, that you respect their attitude, and that promote healthy messaging around women's bodies and acceptance. Now, my next tip is to choose pieces that skim your body and don't cling. And I know this will be different for everyone, but one of the styles that I have found the most flattering when I've been out styling real women is certainly an empire line. So essentially it's anything that brings you in just under your bust. So usually this is the narrowest part. So if you opt for a dress or a top with an empire line, then make sure that it is big enough so that it just skims your body and doesn't cling. Again, sometimes you need to go up in a size. Don't pay too much attention to the actual label or the size that you're wearing. It is all about fit, and it's really important to keep that in mind when you are trying to find a piece that's going to be the most flattering for you. Just completely disregard the size or the number on the label. It is about finding something that's actually going to work for your body. Now, peplums are trending at the moment, and they can be super flattering when it comes to disguising any fullness around your tummy. So it is about trying on some different styles and looking at where the peplum actually falls. So where that gathering starts is where you're going to have the illusion of a waist. So certainly if you don't have a natural waist, a peplum is going to give you that illusion because it will bring you in with the peplum coming out being a little wider. So it will give an illusion of a waist if you don't have a natural waist that is visible, but it will depend on where that actually falls and where you carry most of your weight. But definitely trying on a few different peplums is a really good idea, especially because they're trending and there are going to be plenty of them around at the moment. And now I just want to talk a little bit about fitness. Now, I think fitness is super important, and it's, for me, something that I've always tried to keep fit. There have been times in my life where it hasn't worked out, when I've had little kids and I've been working and my fitness has had to take a little bit of a back seat. But certainly as I'm getting older, I am feeling that being fit and staying healthy and moving my body has become increasingly important. And that's why I'm delighted to say that today I've partnered with Copilot Fitness. Now, I first saw Copilot Fitness when Karen Britchick was talking about this way of exercising. So it really got me thinking, hang on, I need to know more about this. So I took myself off and found out more about Copilot Fitness, which basically is a personal trainer on your phone. I kid you not, it is a personal trainer, a real live person that creates workouts for you. And honestly, I have been using Copilot Fitness for the last 6 weeks now, and that's it. I will never ever not use this. This to me has been an absolute game changer. Now, I love going to the gym. For me, it's my outlet. It's my time to not have to worry about anyone else. I can just lose myself in a little bit of exercise. But what I do tend to find is I walk in the gym and my mind goes blank. I completely forget all of these cool exercises that I've seen, and I tend to just go back and do the same exercises every time I go to the gym. So Copilot Fitness has been a game changer for me. It means that I have a fitness plan or a workout on my phone, personalized to me and what my needs are and what my goals are. And basically, I just work my way through it. There are videos that show you every exercise, because if, like me, you're not great when it comes to all of these different exercises, I'm trying my best, but I'm not an expert. The app has a video for every single exercise that your coach has set down for you to do that day. So I basically have my phone with me. I start my workout. I put my headphones on. My coach, Megan, is amazing. She actually talks to me and walks me through the workout through my headphones. And I kind of like that too, because essentially I go to the gym, I've got my headphones on, I'm not worried about who else is at the gym, who's watching me, what anyone else is doing. I'm locked into Copilot because I've got my workout set out for me. And the workout is personalized to help me achieve what I want to achieve. Now for me, I've got skinny arms and they're defined and they're strong, and I do like my arms, but my legs don't have the same sort of definition. So I had a Zoom call when I first met my coach, Megan, and I talked about what I want to try and do and achieve. And so all of my workouts are to try and get me to my goal. The other great thing about Copilot Fitness is that I can constantly chat to my coach. So I hear from her after every workout and I can ask her questions. I can send her videos if I'm not sure of whether I'm doing an exercise correctly. I've actually videoed myself and sent that video to her via the app. She actually is amazing. She has sent videos back of what I'm kind of doing a little bit wrong and how I should do it differently. She's right there holding my hand the whole time. And I also think it's really important as you get older to lift heavy things and protect your bones and build muscle. And that's why I love following a weights program. But I really don't know what I'm doing when I go into the gym. So having my weight session and my workout planned for me is just such a relief. The other thing that my coach does is that she will monitor each of my workouts and then change my next workout accordingly. So she might up certain weights or reduce weights where I haven't been able to finish a particular set. So she's really fine-tuning my workout to make sure that I am doing okay and also working towards my goal. And while I like going to the gym, I know that not everyone does. So the great thing about Copilot Fitness is that it can be done at home as well. So your coach will walk you through some of the exercises that can be done really easily at home. Essentially, you can work out wherever you want to work out. So if I'm traveling for work, which I am later on this week, I don't have to miss my workouts because my coach will adjust them to where I am and what I need for that day or that week. So there's the ultimate flexibility. Even in the short time that I've been using Copilot Fitness, I've noticed a difference in my body, in my overall strength, and also the definition in my legs. And I think it's because every workout is adjusted so that I'm going to reach my goal, and it's adjusted specifically for me. So it really is like having your own real live coach in your corner, but you don't have any time constraints or commitments as to when you're meeting up with them. They're pretty much available 24/7, which is amazing for someone like me who is busy. And as I mentioned earlier, you too can try Copilot Fitness today and have your very own personalized fitness trainer on your phone for 14 days. Now, there's really no reason to not give this a go. And even if you're not a huge fitness fan, I urge you to try it. I would be saying that you are going to love this more than you realize. And that's why, whether I'm working with Copilot Fitness or not, I'm always going to be using Copilot Fitness because it is personalized, it works incredibly well, it is easy. I actually can't speak highly enough about it. So definitely give them a try. I will leave a link in the description box below, but you can trial it for 14 days for free with no commitments needed. So definitely give it a go. All the details in the description box below. Now let's get on with the video. Now, if you do have a bit of a tummy, I'm sure you're a little bit wary about belts because they do tend to draw the eye to your problem area, but that is where light layers come in. So a belt is a great option for you, especially if they're stretchy belts. There are some amazing stretchy belts on offer. I'll try and find a couple and link them below. But wearing a belt, but with a light layer skimming your body over the top. So essentially the belt gives that illusion of a waist. It makes you appear to go in at your waist, but you have that sort of comfort factor of a longer layer over the top, whether it's a longer line shirt. I absolutely love longer line, slightly oversized shirts for women that have a little bit of a tummy, and belts are an absolute must as well. They do sort of fly in the face of what you think would work for you, but they are a really good option. Now, next up, I think it's really important to invest in a good bodysuit. Now, bear with me on this one. So bodysuits I like to use as a smoothing piece. Unlike shapewear that's going to sort of suck everything in and make you feel uncomfortable, a well-fitting bodysuit will just give you that smooth base layer, which you can then build outfits from. And also a bodysuit is great for giving you that coverage because you know that you're going to stay tucked in, you're not going to have anything spilling out, no muffin top coming out over your jeans or pants. So it really does just give you that smoothing coverage that can be really helpful as a base layer for any outfit. Now, the easiest way to disguise a tummy is to wear a midi or a maxi dress. Now, these dresses are super easy to wear, and I know if you do have a bit of a tummy, sometimes you are a little conscious about wearing something that's oversized, and that's where the Empire line comes in. So again, a dress that nips you in here, which is generally the smallest part of your body, is going to be really flattering, and it's a relaxed, kind of romantic boho type look. Now, again, with some of these dresses, you can opt for a print or a pattern because, as I'm sure you already know, anything that is printed or patterned kind of confuses your eye, so your eye is not drawn to any one particular part of your body. So a beautiful printed or patterned maxi or midi dress with an empire line is absolutely your BFF if you are trying to disguise a tummy. They're just pretty too. They're pretty, they're great to wear, very timeless, so a really good investment. Now, next up, and I do think that this is really important, and that is to own some very good layering pieces. Now, these are things like oversized man-style shirts, and as I said earlier, make sure that they are not boxy. You want them to be scooped in the hem so that your eye isn't actually drawn to where that hem finishes. But these lightweight layering pieces are really the magic. They are going to make getting dressed so much easier. You can have more of a form-fitted outfit, a belt because you're going to give the illusion of a waist, and then that layering piece just gives that ability to sort of elongate your figure, but it also disguises anything else. It just creates a long, unbroken line down your body, which becomes really flattering. And it just gives you that extra little bit of comfort as well. So the final piece of the puzzle is definitely some of those layering pieces. They could be things like lightweight duster coats or longer line vests. There are options out there, but it is about finding some of those longer layering pieces just to wear over the top of your outfits. Now, I know this one will probably go against the grain, but a front tuck or certainly a half tuck is going to be really flattering as well, especially if you are wearing those longer layers. So if you are wearing a longer layer over the top of your outfit, you can absolutely afford a front tuck because again, it's going to give that illusion of a waistline coming in, and the layer over the top is just going to finish off the look. So definitely don't limit yourself by thinking that you can't tuck something in. You most definitely can. Now, next up, I think it's really important that we create our own fashion rules when it comes to looking and feeling great in how we style clothes. It's really easy to look online or Google and see what the rules are and how to disguise a tummy and what the kind of the fashion police say about what you should do. But it's not one size fits all. Not everything is going to work for everyone. So it does require a little bit of playing around with your clothes, a little bit of experimentation, tucking something in if you originally thought that you shouldn't tuck in because it's not going to be flattering. It's about finding the fashion rules that work for you and for your body. And that will require a little bit of trial and error and having a little bit of confidence to play around and try something new. So it's really just about the focus being elsewhere or anywhere except your tummy. So think about some of those statement pieces that you could incorporate. Hey, there could be statement earrings. There are different options that you can use, and these just definitely kind of minimize the emphasis or take the emphasis away from your tummy. Another item of clothing that works really well for you is elasticated pants. And the reason for this is if you are carrying more weight around your middle, it's really tricky to find tailored pants that are going to fit you in the front and the back. So that's where elasticated waistbands come in really handy. And if you're not a fan of elasticated waists, then simply opt for a tailored trouser that sits flat across your front and has an elasticated segment in the waistband at the back. Now, there are lots of trousers like this. They're super comfortable. I wear them. In fact, I try and opt for this particular style as much as possible just for the comfort factor. But a little amount of elastication in the waistband, certainly at the back, is going to give you a really nice comfy fit with that sort of flatness across the front, which is also super flattering. And now for the third part of this video, which is food. And I get asked so many times on my channel what I do to keep fit and also what I eat in a day. And I think years ago I may have done a what I eat in a day video, but I thought that I would share some of my favorite foods and just a little bit about what I eat in a day. Now, I love food. I don't like depriving myself, but I do try, especially as I'm getting older, to eat as healthily as I possibly can. I've also started a little bit of intermittent fasting, which I am finding really, really good as well. So let me walk you through just a classic kind of what I eat in a day for a fairly normal sort of day. Now, also, please let me know if you would like me to do more of these types of videos, whether you would like to see more of my food, my recipes. I'm very happy to share any of this with you, but I'm always conscious that I don't want to bore you either. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see some more food content, some more fitness content, and I will definitely create some of those videos for you. But anyway, let's have a little look at some of the things that I enjoy eating. Well, as I said, I have been intermittent fasting, but I still have my coffee or two in the morning. I just can't help myself. I absolutely love this Dose & Co collagen, and I just make myself a very simple instant coffee with a teaspoon of Dose & Co, which is just this yummy, creamy collagen, which is good for my skin, good for my hair, and it also makes my coffees taste delicious. So that's how I start my day. And as I said, sometimes I have two, and then I kind of feel like I'm set for the morning. I usually head off to the gym, and then when I get back, it's time for lunch. And I am absolutely hooked on these yummy smoothie bowls. I just make it with soy milk, and I swap out the frozen berries or fruits. This one's really yummy because it's got frozen pieces of coconut milk in it as well, so it just kind of gives it an extra little taste. I use 2 scoops of protein powder because I do find it hard to get enough protein in my diet, and you certainly can't build muscles unless you have enough protein. And then I just blitz it. It sometimes takes a little while because it's super thick, as you can see here, but it is yummy and creamy. It tastes like dessert, and I absolutely love it. I like adding a little bit of crunch to the top, so I usually pop on some granola or mixed nuts or seeds, and sometimes chopped up fruit. It just kind of depends on what I have, but this is a super filling and yummy lunch. I always have a matcha after lunch, and I absolutely love this Peak Delicious Green Goddess matcha. I've talked about these guys before, and this isn't sponsored, but it is something that I have every day, so I kind of couldn't put a video together like this without sharing this portion of what I do as well. So I usually mix myself up a nice creamy matcha, and the other product of theirs that you can see here on the bench is BT Fountain. And I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle to drink enough water. That's my puppy playing with a little chew toy in the background, so please excuse me. And so the BT Fountain is full of all sorts of amazing goodies and electrolytes, and it just makes drinking enough water so much easier. I also still have a discount code, so basically it's to say 15% off your order of BT Fountain and matcha. You also get a free glass beaker and frother, so if you want to try these goodies, then definitely take advantage of this offer. This is one of my favourite dinners at the moment. It's a crispy salmon poke bowl, and sometimes I substitute the salmon and swap it out for chicken or lamb, or it sort of depends on what protein I have on hand. I've tried to speed this up so you don't have to see all of the details, but I will leave the recipe in the description box below, and as you can see here, it is a healthy feast. Now, just in case you think that everything I eat is healthy, it is not. I also snack throughout the day, and these are a few of the snacks that I'm enjoying at the moment. I also love a gin and tonic at night and some chocolate. So I'm not perfect, but everything in moderation, right? Anyway, that's it from me today. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. And yes, it was a bit of a long one. And please let me know in the comments below if you would like to see any more food or fitness content. I'd be happy to share more recipes with you or more foodie ideas, and certainly more of my exercise routine and what I do to keep as fit and strong and healthy as I possibly can as I age. I do think it's really important, and it is part of looking good in our clothes. I really truly believe if we look good, we feel great, and that is for me, a very holistic approach with fashion, food, and fitness. And that's why I wanted to focus on all three in today's episode. Oh, and also before I go, don't forget that amazing 14-day free personalized trainer on your phone from the lovely people at Copilot Fitness. Take advantage of that offer. Do yourself a favor, give it a go, and let me know how you get on in the comments below. I would really love to hear what you think. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you found anything to enjoy or any nuggets in this one, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you real soon. Bye for now.